so carefree. He was real, I thought. He could make me real. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was lost and insecure. It's magical he found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. He came by to ask me for a ride with him. Reality reminds me it could just be another drag. Miracles don't happen every day, you see. My days were changing, excitements I didn't expect. I never knew riding with you could bring so much wonder. Everything a surprise. Your beautiful machine never slows, never stops. This was real, I knew. My life was truly real. You have no clue how long I've waited for this time. Life was a bore till you pulled me out of bed. Mysterious as we ride, I foresee we will never stop till we get to somewhere unexplored someday. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way. Delirious, hypnotic, drips and curves are the tricks for me. Driving shows me wonders never seen before. So endlessly scenes move on. City lights shift to starry skies, sandy beach and forest. I can't wait for more. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was all lost and insecure. It's magical you found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. You came by to ask me for a ride with you. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way.
The X-Files, unrestricted access. The definitive X-Files interactive resource. Okay, so the back here is in Dutch, but it says basically you hacked a top secret website of the government, and now you have unrestricted access. Hey, Sally. to the X-Files. Hey, look. How are you doing, Sally? It's the X-Files right there. Hey, Sally. My good friend. Please tell Morris I've been using the shit out of this. It's very good. I've been using it a lot. Because my favorite fidget toy is this magnet thing. This little chocolate bar. And it's nice. But it's very loud. I don't know if you can hear this. It's constantly clicking. And sometimes Steph is working or meditating or something. So I have to put this down. But I need something else. Doing this. We still have the little. I still have the little toy, the little game in the bag too. We need to find some time this weekend to actually play it. So the X-Files Unrestricted Access, apparently published by Electronic Arts. Check out this cool, colorful effect on the box. I don't know if I've ever looked inside. This is not the X-Files game. This is the X-Files game. Ooh, I've crunched it up a little bit. It's too bad. One of the coolest big boxes ever made. Because it has the cool, like, see-through thing. But then it has this. And then you take this out. And then out of this, you take this out. Check it out. It's a bunch of little files. These are the discs. It's like 7. It's a 7-disc game. Very nice. This one's also in Dutch, I think. It's the best one I could get, okay? See, you were showing me, Sally, you were showing me pictures of French games. I don't even like getting them in Dutch. I feel like that's lesser for some reason. It's not true. Oh, I see. Anyway, I see. You've got like little pieces of cardboard that are supposed to hold it with some distance. I see. But yes, this is not the X-Files game. This is the X-Files game. This is X-Files Unrestricted Access. This is not a game. This is just this is the inner box. This is just a multimedia shit. Oh. There's some printed content here. See, this is a little lesser. Although, have I actually... I don't know if I've looked at this. It's got a data disk and an installation disk. And, a manual. I might want to check this out at some point on stream. That could be fun. I don't know how much it's going to get copyrighted, but what is this? This is just a README printed out. Why did they print out the README for X-Files Unrestricted Access? Oh, install QuickTime. But like, what's in here that wouldn't be in the manual anyway? Free up more memory for the X-Files Unrestricted Access. Close all unnecessary applications running in the background. Minimum RAM requirement, 16 megabytes. Okay. This is like an artifact of the guy I bought it from, I guess. Let's put you all back in your bed. Come on now. Oh, wait. Put you back in there. Anyway, cool colors. Let me just put it back. So, I've been working on the new video. I'm in the middle of editing it. Next week, if I can find time. Next week. And that video has some special stuff in it, such as me being on camera for a great deal of it. That's why I kind of messed with the background there a little, because that's like my background area. Don't mind all the cardboard down there. Or the camera changing. Why'd the camera change? Hold on. Now the camera zoomed in. Now I have to crouch down. I've recently upgraded my system so I don't need to grab the actual camera to fix this. Which camera are you? Wait, are you zoomed in? Yes, you're zoomed in. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so new video is on its way. I think it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm not gonna say anything about numbers, but I think once I've uploaded it, I'm gonna say, yep, I'm proud of this one. It's a very strange game. You know that I like strange games. It's a very strange and fucked up and weird game. I have also been working very hard on a new personal website. You know, I just have a personal website that right now is just a collection of links, and I wanted to make it more useful, because a project I've been working on is turning my video scripts into blog posts or written articles. Because a lot of them actually do contain original research, and not everyone watches videos, and who knows how long YouTube will last. So I kind of want a permanent place for basically the research I've done for the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the scripts for like the videos that are a couple of years old, at least the big ones. And I'm gonna, let me close this window. I'm gonna, turn them into articles, basically kind of tweak them a little bit, cite my sources if I can. And then have them there as permanent posts. But that has required, like, making, I didn't want to use WordPress. I've used WordPress a lot in the past, and at this point, like, WordPress to me feels like using the Large Hadron Collider as a lawnmower. Does that make sense? It's like so huge and unwieldy, and the people running it are kind of shit. But every other option is like either paid for or not self-hosted, or there's static site generators, and so many of them are so complicated. And I managed to find something that works for me, and it's like an old, outdated version of something. And I've put it into my machine, and I've kind of turned it around and given it my colors and my fonts and my logos. And I've even added the functionality of having comments on the posts that are actually from the forum. So the site itself will be static, but you can go to the forum and there'll be a corresponding post. And if you reply under that, it will show up as a comment under the post on the website, which I'm really proud of how I pulled that off. I didn't code that from scratch. That's like a feature of Discourse, of the forum software I'm using, but getting it integrated properly so that it knows where to point and what to do. For someone who is not a professional anything, I'm proud of it. But that'll probably launch after the video comes out. then I'll have something else to point to. The next, how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so again, I'm gonna start slowly hyping this up, even though I don't have the full details down yet. I am heading towards. I've been counting my streams since I started in 2021. I believe it's 21 because I'm also celebrating 5 years, and we're getting to a big 500. I'm gonna do something big and interesting and kind of scary. With it, but until then, and until we're closer to that point, I'm not going to start promoting it yet, but I'm just kind of pointing it out. I have 6 streams until 500. So I cannot stream more than that, and I cannot stream less than that. So right now, the countdown has begun. Right? This is stream number 6, or 1 of 6. After this, there'll be 5 streams. I've planned them out. Can I have some ideas for what I'm going to do? Can I play some fun games? Gonna keep it cash. There might be a development stream in there too. And then after that, there'll be BOBSTREAM 500. And then everything will change. Probably, I don't know. But I'm going to celebrate the milestone. It'll be a lot of fun. So, today, you might be on holiday at the time. It's, right now, the planned date is May 30th. For whatever that's worth. I wanted to keep it in May. Steph didn't want it to be too close to her birthday, both sides. So we'll see. But there will be other ways to participate. Hey, Snoodle. How you doing today? There will be other ways to participate, so don't worry. I'll be blasting promo everywhere I can. I've got a lot something living in here. Not in a bad way, just in a slimy way. Today's the day. And that's all I have to say. Good night, everybody. Hold on, let me pull up the Wikipedia page. Pandemonium. Today we're playing the 1996 video game Pandemonium. Developed by Toys for Bob. I'm pretty sure, what did they do? Toys for Bob. They worked on Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. They've been around for a long time. I think they just work in the Call of Duty mines now. Toys for Bob spun off from Activision. Really? Anyway, entirely coincidence. I think this game was suggested by friend of the show, Noya? Is this true? I might have it in a list somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, it was released for Sony PlayStation, Sega Saturn, Microsoft Windows, was almost considering playing that, and eventually even for the Nokia N-Gage. Remember the Nokia N-Gage? Everyone's favorite mobile phone handheld game console? I will be playing the PlayStation version today because that was the easiest to set up. I was looking for the Windows version because I generally like, my brand is a little bit more Windows 95 than it is PlayStation 1, generally. So I know, like, a lot of times because it's easier, people tend to play the PlayStation or console versions of games and then ignore the PC versions, especially of old games. So I like to kind of go into that niche, but, like, I didn't have time to set any of that up. Got a sequel? Year later. What I find interesting, and I don't know the story of this, what I find interesting is like, okay, hold on, let me get better versions of this. Pandemonium. Pandemonium 2. This classic video game shit, right? It's a culture of like young boys. Let me get a good cover. Moby Games is a little slow today. Okay. Pandemonium 1. This is the cover for Pandemonium. Right? And you got a jester guy wearing sneakers and shorts. And you got this young girl, and she's wearing a cute outfit. She's got like cute striped leggings and a little skirt. Right? But kind of cute, innocent. You got Gex down here being a badass. Okay. Pandemonium 2, the sequel. Okay, the jester is now some kind of weird freak, and the girl is now sexy hot video game lady with orb. I'm assuming these are the same characters, right? Redhead girl and big chin jester. The jester's hair is now like his jester's hat, and he's got a little staff that's like a little guy. Oh, okay. His staff is a little guy here too, but that looks more like, you know, that looks like him. What happened? What happened? Hi, Disty. Anyway, I have both right now, but I'm probably just gonna play one. I don't know. Look. This is a 2.5D side-scrolling platformer, and I haven't really gone into the 2.5D side-scrolling platformer world very much. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it, because it might be. Is it like, I have certain games that I enjoy streaming. It's Magical Hoppers. That's right. That's what it's called in Japan, right? Magical Hoppers. And Pandemonium 2 was called Miracle Jumpers. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of jumping. So let's just get into it. And let me just turn on my real PlayStation. You didn't see anything. And hope that OBS actually picks it up. You were having no problem before, OBS. Okay. Studio mode. Pause. Sorry, my camera is like blocking some of my monitor. Yeah, Duck Station. Okay, you got this. Let me see. Also, Winamp has been off this whole time, so you haven't heard any of the music? Okay, cool.
Exclamation. Fluff Weasel has resubscribed to the BOBSTREAM and has been a subscriber for 38 months. PPPPOLPOLPOL.
How does Robot Bob not know how to say poo? Hi, Fluff. I hope you are well.
Pretty nasty, huh, Vargas? What should we name that one?
Shatner's toupee? What do you think, Sid? Let's see another one, Nikki.
Oh, heck, why not? Shurka Chandomal.
That was the coolest, but it needed more firepower. Yeah, really blast one.
Well, which one should I do?
This one.
But this is a 10th level spell.
We ain't got all day. Yeah, let's go, Toots. Make with the boo-boo.
Hey, qua yungo zore korek ba. Uh-oh.
What in the world? This is so boss.
This is very PlayStation, isn't it?
I am Yongo.
That was fun. Horrible, but fun. Okay, Toots. Make with the kid rid of the giant monster spell.
I don't know that one.
Check the book. Check the book.
To get rid of Youngo, seek a boon from the wishing engine.
A boon? What the heck's a boon? A wish, you idiot.
And look, here's a map. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I can't remember if Pandemonium was one of them, but there used to be a kids' TV show where you could play the game on TV using your phone. Bug and Sega Rally. Yeah, no thanks. check out these graphics, baby. Check out those character models. Ooh yeah. Sound effects music. Jump Fire Special. Gotcha. So I believe, yes, you can play as either of them. There appears to be some kind of day-night thing going on there. Level 1 is the Skull Fortress. So we're gonna play as, what was it, Nikki and Fargus. I'm gonna play as Nikki first. Okay. What's jump? That can't be jump. What did I do? I messed with the controls. Triangle can't be jump. No way. There. I done screwed it up. Loading. It is loading from a disk. It's just that that's a hard drive platter. Okay, I believe she has a double jump. Oh! And she can shoot fireballs. So meanwhile, on the N64, you know, I'm sorry. Well, what did you have to play? Yoshi's Story? Mischief Makers? Did you double jump on big giant melons? And collect coins for some reason? So this is probably another one of those games where if I had read the manual, I'd understand what all of these things are. But that's like... that goes against retro game streamer etiquette to read manuals. I like the way she turns in the air. This is pretty bad, yeah. It feels okay. I mean, I'm playing with the analog stick instead of the D-pad because I'm using the OG Xbox One controller with the shitty clicky D-pad. It's terrible for most things that aren't UI related. It feels very crude. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's the Skull Fortress. The Vegas memory scene just played at the neighborhood kid's house. Yeah, I was always curious because I liked the box art. The box art felt like, oh, it's an adventure. But I never had a PlayStation. Oh, I'm out of... I can't shoot anymore. Is it... do I need to be at full health to shoot? Is that the deal? Can I now not get up there? 1996. I still can't jump. When I played Pandemonium, I just stuck with the girl because the Jester didn't have the extra agility brought by the double jump. Yeah, I'll try with him, but getting hurt takes away your power up. But like now I'm at full health again, apparently. And yet. Okay, there's something behind the waterfall. Oh, there's little bats I can kill. There's a key. Interesting. Okay, so I regained the power up, but I have a glow now. I don't think I had the glow before. I'm learning. We're learning a technique. Oh, advanced circular coin thing. Camera doesn't feel very refined, does it? Oh! I do have experience with a 2.5D game. I had maybe at least the demo of on PC of Disney's Tarzan. Which was like a surprisingly good-looking game, if I remember. Shit. Hold on, I didn't look it up. Where Toys for Bob is based. Because there's a certain Euro-ness to this. But I'm not sure if Toys for Bob are actually European. Oh, thank God there's checkpoints. Okay, little Ankh is my life. Good to know. And I also have save states. What is the save state hotkey, anyway? F2. Toys for Bob, founded in California. Okay. That's very not Europe. What PS1 emulator do I use? This is... What do you mean, emulator? This is running on a real PlayStation. A Duck Station. I'm using Duck Station. Fluff, I was just showing off my Xbox controller that I'm using with this. That's such a powerful explosion sound. One of the founders worked making games for Japanese PCs before setting up Toys for Bob. Or like MSX? The little spring sound. This is oh shit! I loaded instead of saved. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. The little spring sound, even though this is a human character. Had Toys for Bob made a platformer before this? Important question. I have played the Trine game. Shit. You're right, Snoodle. At least the first two. Now we're saving. I don't even know what kind of horrible creature I'm looking at there. It's like a mouse dragon in boxing gloves and duck feet. I probably have played tons of 2.5D games in my life.
Exclamation. Sally_Von_Humpting has subscribed to the BOBSTREAM.
Thank you, Sally. I didn't know that the Japanese version changed the backstories. That is a fun fact, thank you. I don't know what I'm collecting these things for. I guess because it's a game. Also, the double jump is a little finicky. Are we going down there? Well, I guess. Okay. Another. Missed. I missed all the good stuff because I fell and there was no going back. Oh! You can move through layers. I got a 2. I got an X2. And now I just have to go back. That's actually kind of uncool. But I gained a life? How many did I get? 250? 300? Let's just save. Ugh. Yeah, baby. 2 lives. Getting it. Look. Video games, right? Video games. Getting an extra life should bring you back to full health. Just like leveling up in an RPG should also bring you back to full health. Just saying, that's how it should be. The dark fantasy turn-based strategy fighting game hybrid, The Unholy War, was localized into a game starring Showa-era magical girls. Look, there's toys for Bob. And then there's toys for Japan, right? 2 very different things. Ah! Tell me you can come back down, please. You gonna come back down? No. I'm not very good at this game. You saw my luscious hair? I'm actually gonna hopefully at some point in the next few weeks getting it cut again because it's getting a little long. Can I load? Yes. How are you doing, Grace? There used to be a redeem for that, right? And then I got a haircut. And then I thought the redeem wasn't worth it anymore. And then I never turned it back on. Nowadays, it's a donation incentive.
That ain't right.
Yeah, load where you already were. Brilliant. Go there, get the extra life. $170. This is still just one level. They're long levels, you know? I'll give them credit. They're big long level. Oh, the extra life was up there. Okay, let's get rid of you. Yes. I'm gonna save. Still don't know what the fuck you are. Like, the other creatures are just little bad guys. It does come back down. No. There's a heart. But it's down there. Great! Okay. Let's not go down there. Oh, but I need to go down there! Okay. I need to not suck. I need to not suck. No sound effect? X for speed greed. Bonus level. This is a night sequel? I don't know what I'm doing. Treasure 4%. Password, oh my Bia. I think the distinction between Nikki's design on the box art and in the cinematics and her low poly model, I think the change is just a little too, you know, it's a very stark difference. Let's try to play as Magical Jesterman in Hollow Stairway. He's got his all-stars on. What's his power? Yeah. Doesn't have a double jump. Oh, great. Is that his power? Is that all? Oh god, I missed the double jump already. No! I want to do at least one level with Jesterman. But it's already making it tough for me. Oh, crap. Pandemonium is proof that British Nights into Dreams would be very British. We had just established it's from California. It's California Nights! Apparently so. Alright, let's go in. I also got very strong Euro vibes. Kind of, it makes me feel like a little bit like it's a Rayman or something. Look at the... Take a good look at the skybox. It had no colors left. Oh, much shorter level. Alright. Did they front load this? Did they front load this? Did they make the first level super long, intricate, and then everything else is kind of rushed? Making video games is very hard. I forgot what I didn't pay attention to what this level was called. Spider Crystal Palace. What is Nights into Dreams? It's like this, but instead of walking, you're flying. And you gotta... It's like Superman 64 in that you gotta pass through rings. It's not like Superman 64 in a lot of other ways. What's in here? Oh. Okay, I missed them all. Great. Well done, Bob. Turning out to be a very educational stream for you, Grace. That's what it's all for. It's for people to learn. We got spikes. crystal. As far as I'm concerned, Core and Crystal and Eidos are all the same company, even in 2026. They make Tomb Raider and Gex. The three of them together. Ooh. Oh, look at this. This collects crystals. I don't know why I need to collect these crystals. What else? What else came out in 1996 that we can compare this to? Any other interesting platformers? Save. Okay, so how do I get that key? I need to go into a Mario 64. It's 96. I forgot. Sorry. You know what's weird? You know what's weird? I should give this props, right? This came out the same year as Mario 64. It's a perfectly fine platformer. At the same time, maybe because I'm Nintendo biased or whatever, I'm like, yeah, you know, none of those PlayStation platformers, you know, Mario 64 is here, and they're the best ones of them are like down here. People talk about Jumping Flash as if it feels good to play, but it probably doesn't. And it looks, you know, it looks like a Atari Jaguar game. So then I think, oh, this came out like 3 years after Mario 64. No, it came out the same year. So Mario 64 is like simultaneously in the exact same timeline and feels still like light years ahead. Can I go? No, okay. So this one's a little bit of a maze. Technically, on a technical level, I'm an idiot. On a technological kind of like structured level, this game feels very primitive. And I saved right there because I'm stupid. I keep hitting the wrong button. I need like a Stream Deck that detects which emulator I'm using and says this is the save button, and then the load button is on the other side of it. I know, I feel the tech is very primitive because like every enemy just makes a sound. When you jump, it goes boink. You know, there's all these things where it feels like someone's first 3D game. Mario 64, Wipeout 2097, Quake, Tekken 2, Civ 2, Wave Race, Tomb Raider. But also the levels feel very... Oh, I was tempted. I don't feel like they're doing much with the 2.5D. Where am I going now? There. Aww. Soul Blade, Resident Evil. I'll do 2 in a bit. What's funny is like I was like planning out the next 6 streams, right? Knights was also 96. Duke 3D, Jesus. I'm planning out the next 6 streams, or the next 5 streams rather, until BOBSTREAM 500. And I'm like, oh yeah, Pandemonium. I wanted to check out Pandemonium. I'm like, how long is it? Okay, how long to beat says like 9 hours. Long play say like 2 between 2 to 6. So I'm like, okay, 2 to 3 streams. And then I load it up and I test it to make sure it's running. Because wouldn't it be embarrassing if I started to stream and the game doesn't run? And I just get to a level and I'm like, oh, this is just a platformer. Why the fuck would I play that for 3 streams? Immediately downloaded Pandemonium 2. Virtual On, Virtual Fighter 3, Virtual Cop 2, Tekken 2, Sphalfa 2. Yeah. Oh, but I'd be like, if you got this with your PlayStation, if Grandma got you this for Christmas, that would be fine. Okay, these aren't guys to jump on. These are guys to jump on. Game over. So what does game over mean? Game over means you should have written down the password. That's what game over means. This game is so primitive, it doesn't use memory cards. Parappa was 96. You know, people always talk about... People always talk about 98 being the big year, right? Half-Life, Metal Gear, Zelda, whatever. But it seems like 96, pretty big year for the old video game. Not just because the PlayStation and the N64 were out, I guess. I mean, it helps. Mario 64 lacks basic platforming, running from left to right at high speed. How well does that work? How well does that work in 3D? I have never played a Parappa the Rapper. Even the PC port uses password saves. That's incredible. It feels so stupid. Why do I feel so stupid? You do see a market for a game like Pandemonium in 96. Absolutely. No, I agree. I agree. And I think the 2.5D stuff, the PlayStation probably explored that more than the N64, right? Because on the N64 you have to compete with Mario 64. On the PlayStation you have to compete with fucking Crash Bandicoot or whatever. And it's fun, yeah? I mean, it's funny. I was thinking about all those idiots talking about how AI is inevitable, blah, 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 blah. You better get used to it because it'll be here forever. And I was thinking about ray tracing and games being super realistic and whatever. And I'm like, you know, we're still getting very popular pixel art, like NES Genesis graphics level 2D platformers that people love. What's inevitable? It's all the tapestry just gets bigger and bigger, right? If you want your ray tracing, you can have it if you can afford it. You still got the lo-fi shit constantly around. I keep dying. I thought I had saved later. People are still reading books. I think about that sometimes when people complain about like the Netflixification of movies. Right? Because Netflix one of the things they want from the people who make movies for them specifically is like, yeah, the people watching have short attention spans and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but they're talking about, you know, the garbage. The shape of the garbage always changes depending on the medium. But like, yeah, okay, so the age where most movies look like real movies doesn't exist anymore. But like, most movies were still garbage, even if they look like real movies. I don't know. These are half-formed thoughts, and I keep dying. I keep dying. I'm so close to getting another life. I feel bad. People were making shit movies before also. Yeah. It's just that, but it's just that, okay, let me finish this level first. Not finish this level, but just get past this one section and then save. My controller would stay connected, please. Really gonna save here. Jump on a spider, jump on a spider, jump on a spider, and then we're gonna save here. And then we're gonna die there, but then we're right here this time. Wait for the rock to pass. Okay. I was thinking about the format of the sitcom and how popular that was, right? Okay. Got life. And I imagine at some point the sitcom will be dead. What are you? You're a little asshole. Need to go under you. Like at some point, however the media landscape changes, because a sitcom was invented for like American network television. And if that's dying, then maybe it won't be able to adapt to whatever comes after the current streaming paradigm. And then so like, okay, for like 75 years, writers kind of grew up under this concept of the sitcom. And I saved here because I'm dumb, so that means we're done with the game. And I'm gonna start Pandemonium 2. The format of the sitcom will die. Sitcoms will still exist, but they won't come out of the machine in the same way anymore because the machine will have moved on to producing something else. The machine right now of games, where all the big money is either Fortnite and Roblox or Sony's kind of like big, giant, extremely expensive, but rather soulless AAA things. Meanwhile, everyone else is still making games. I forgot Britain's history with the sitcom. I will always forget Britain's history. Britain's history should be erased. I think I need to mess with the settings here because the little black bars are still huge. Come on. Okay. This is 1997. Hey, listen, in Fortnite 2, sometimes you have to pivot.
Behold, children, the comet of infinite possibilities.
See, Snoodle, because I was under the impression these were European games, and I wanted the European experience.
Every 300 years, it passes over the land called Lear, dusting the land with magic. Encased within is the source of this magic, condensed and unlimited. Listen as I, Sid the Magnificent, tell the tale of the race to stop the evil Goon Queen from her quest to plunder the magic of the comet and pervade its power to her twisted desires.
The Goon Queen?
My story begins on the dangerous road to Goon City with my sidekicks Nikki, the Enchantress, and Fargus, full-time dunce, and my transportation.
Look, Fargus. What are they saying?
Dunno, Nikki.
I'll send in my interpreter.
I did know that Pandemonium was part of the Engage. If Engage emulation was a little easier, I'd be playing it right now.
You want a piece of me? Whoa! Yeah.
Why did they turn her from like cute
There it
acrobat
is.
into like
The comet of infinite possibilities.
badass video game warrior
where
lady?
all our dreams come true.
Gee, even the nighty ones?
Bow down before Nikki, Sorcerer Supreme, Ultra Vixen Incarnate. I got big plans.
Let's see. Ooh, I know. I'd yank off his pointy head, slap it on a stick, and scrub the sewer with him.
Must touch pretty fire. Must touch pretty fire.
Now what, Puddin' Lips?
You boys up for a ride on a rocket?
What were they snorting in the 90s? Christ. The loading. Anyway, so the Goon Queen and Goon City. Gex. Oh, so Gex is in the preview, right? That's why it says Gex in the copyright thing. There you go.
Clock says party time.
What's with the audio balance?
Sweet, like candy. Let's get it on. Party blow. Hail time.
This looks like it controls like total garbage. I had a Gex game as a kid. I had, I think it was Deep Cover Gecko on my Game Boy Color. And, I don't remember liking it very much, but it was one of the few games I had, so I played it. I don't remember how I got it. This is also a really shit trailer.
The clock says party time.
Does that make you want to buy Gex? Enter the Gecko. Jump. Fire special. Why is the Switch character sound this? Hold on to your hats, folks. We're headed to Goon City. Put on your ponchos. Oh, okay, hold on. Why does it look uglier? Because I have the internal resolution is still set to low. Let's set that to 3. And crop to overscan. All borders. That looks okay, right? So now I'm collecting Mortal Kombat coins. Hold down. Jump. Okay, so I can only do that with the Fargus. The camera is even wilder. The graphical cohesion is less. There's water slides, fair enough. Look at these weird motherfuckers. This is rough. What else came out in 1997? Anything good? 1997, a decent year for video games? Can I grab that? GoldenEye. People like GoldenEye? I can't grab that. Oh, I can grab ledges and ropes. Okay. That's new mechanic. That's the Goon Queen, I guess. Okay. There's some mechanics. The camera is still is it because I'm old? Could I have tolerated this camera better at the age of 10? Or would I've also not like that? Okay, I have fireballs now. And these we can drop? How do we drop? We can't. Yeah, we can. Final Fantasy VII? Never heard of it. The little fireballs follow the 2D path. And it plays pretty much the same, but it feels like Adi Beach. It feels like it has less charm. And it didn't have that much to begin with. What do you expect from the creator of Gex? No. Toys for Bob didn't create Gex. Toys for Bob would go on to create Skylanders. I'm assuming these guys still did. That Toys for Bob still did. Oh, I have different powers. All right. It's doing some more interesting things. That didn't do shit. I'm assuming this one was still made by Toys for Bob. Their logo wasn't on the first game either. Okay. I need to watch out, I'm almost dead. There was a heart right there. And now my controller's disconnected again. Pandemonium? Okay, Pandemonium 2 was made by Crystal Dynamics. Okay. Thank you. Weird. I guess Crystal was like, yeah, you know what this game needs? More tits. They're making the next Lara Croft. Oh, I can even grab ledges. Why did that hurt me? I don't even know what that power is. Oh, God. You know what's a weird experience is like it keeps happening to me on the stream specifically. Maybe it happens off stream too, but I don't pay attention to it much. I go into something with an open mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna look up too much. I want to go in blind. People care about this. You know, not that Pandemonium and Pandemonium 2 are like the highly critical acclaimed games or whatever, but like they're not considered bad games, right? Like I play a lot of games that people say, "Oh, it's so bad, such a bad game." And the one that turned out to be the least that was Barbie Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue. But then even in the badness, I find, you know, that's my shtick. I find something interesting to say about it. And yet so often, I go in with what I think is an open mind. I think I'm going in with an open mind. It's fully my intention. And then I feel like I made a mistake. I feel like I'm playing a game I have very little to say about. And I don't want to put it all on the game. Because there is a thing, I've been doing this streaming thing for a long time now. There is this thing where streaming a game is very different than playing it for its own sake, in your own time. There's like a hope that it's interesting content, you know. What does that power-up do? So streaming a game is very different than playing it for itself. But like, hey Sega, that's just I'm not getting good content out of this. I'm doing alright. It's a very perfunctory, but some people want exactly a challenge to beat, not deep immersion or something else. But like... But there's so many more interesting challenges. Ow, Jesus. This camera angle isn't great, but at least there's a lot of life here. Oh, there's one more 2.5D. It's not exactly a platformer, but there's one more 2.5D game I remember playing from this era. Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. The Goon Caves. Well, we're in the ice. What's it called? Ice Prison. But before we were in Goon City, which was apparently under the control of the Goon Queen. Enemies can drop health now too. Ugh. Well, at least it's not Exosteel Charlie's Excellent Adventure. Okay, got another life. Good. Okay, that actually killed that little bat, didn't it? Le Pandemonium 1, but only played the second game to see if it worked once, and it's not as nice to play as the first. I kind of feel like it plays a little better. Aesthetically, it's definitely a downgrade. And also, like, the styling, like the changing of the characters and stuff, kind of tasteless. I think Nikki's design in the first game, at least in the CG cutscenes and stuff, is very, very cute. I like her outfit, and then they just gave her tight green pants and a white tank top and big giant jugs. And I feel like whoever was in charge of that is one of the things that's wrong with gaming, and has historically been wrong with gaming. But there's a few more mechanics in this game, and I appreciate that in terms of like making it not feel as a very simplistic platformer. Because like even 2D platformers by 1996, you know, had a lot of stuff going on mechanically. Looks like it looks like I crashed the game, and I hadn't saved in a while. And the game isn't that much fun to play. What else do I have in my ROM folder? Fine. I was thinking I could get one stream out of this, right? But no. All right, here we go. Aconcagua we played. All-Star Action we played. All-Star Water Sports we played. Austin Powers Pinball we played. The Book of Watermarks. Remember that? For Hamlet? Oh, that was terrible. That was not good. Defeat Lightning we played. Eggs of Steel. God, someone needs to donate 5,000 euros for me to play that again. Future Racer is just Defeat Lightning. Hooters Road Trip we played. Men in Black we played. I haven't played Monster Base. Titan Wars. Also Crystal Dynamics. That's something for a future video. Let's play Monster Base. I don't have a Saturn emulator set up right now. Oh shit. I don't mean to full screen. How do I unfull screen? Hello? Alt tab. Nope. Oh no. Alt enter. Close game. Close without saving. There was a PS1 Spooky Ninja I enjoyed. That's on the list. That's on the list, isn't it? Hold on. Let me take a look. Do I have... Wait, do I have Knights? I remember buying like a big Sega bundle at some point. Knights. Five Nights... Ugh, I have a Five Nights at Freddy's. Rampage Knights, Star Wars. No, I don't have Knights on... There is a game. Okay, hold on. Can I close you? Let's see. This is a list of games I may want to stream. And there was one. Look, I've listed all the Crash Time games. There's a lot of them. At least one of them is a Davilex joint. Titan Wars, Aerodive, Extreme Express, Tokyo Jungle, BeamNG, Blast Corp, Boiling Point, Cluster Ball, Creatures, Daikatana. I haven't updated this list in a very long time, by the way, so don't consider it like a list of stuff that actually will be played at some point. This was just made very long time. Inca Jacked. Just Set Radio Future. Grace helped me set up an emulated version of that. Kingpin, LA Rush. Not Legendary, not Lifeline. Lifeline would be funny at some point. Monster Base, we have it. Knights! Look. Look, I even say SMD suggest. Here, Perfect Weapon? Is that the one, Fluff? YouTube. Hold on. Let me see. Perfect Weapon PS1. That looks... It does look very good. It's a survival horror game with kung fu combat and one hell of a percussive soundtrack, it seems. Anyway, I don't have it. I was just wondering if that's what you were referencing. Wait, let's go back to the list. Power Shovel, Power Slave, Donkey Kong Hit Songs, yeah. Rent a Hero, Shadowgate. See, Grace. Here, I love this one. Shogo Mobile Armored Division. It has that cool anime intro. Comment or note? Grace says it's boring. Smarty's Meltdown. I wanted to do Star Trek Elite Force after I finished Star Trek Voyager, but that's still being sold actively and is an Activision joint, which is a Microsoft joint, so I'm not doing that. The Mummy games. See, somebody keeps suggesting Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but it's unlikely to happen. Unsolved Crimes Virus. It is Aware World Tour. Win Back 2. Am I ever gonna play Win Back 2? Probably not. Anyway, let's go play Monster Base. If it'll let me. Game small. Game small. Settings. Dithering. Aspect ratio. All borders. Don't like borders here at the BOBSTREAM. Hey, Nervous, we're done with the Jester gooning, actually. Sorry. It's not time to get magical. This game, I tested this at some point. It's a little hectic. We'll see how far we get. The game is still set to pandemonium. Yeah, who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's never mattered. "2002. What else came out in 2002? We'll have to do training first. Oh, don't pull out the memory card. Okay, look. Not pulling out the memory card. Are you sure you wish to... Oh, no. No? Now I have to load? Do I want to change category? Fine. It's just, it doesn't matter. Monster Base. Is that even on there? It's a PlayStation game. It should be. 9 followers. On YouTube, it'll just remain pandemonium. Yeah, exit without loading. I said okay. Oh, yes. I'm already stuck in the menus. Lure action or fight. Does this game have analog controls? Select lure. Spider. Mantis. Frog. Mouse. Rhodius. Newt. Crayfish. Pond smelt. Level 1 to... This is training. And I don't know what's going on. Follow the example. This game rendering properly. X. I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Fight! Press the same controls as shown. Okay, I can do that. The PlayStation has a lot of weird games, huh? How long do I have to keep doing this? Let me go back to the other mode and just see, like, actually try to pay attention to what was going on. The thing is, this game has a story mode. Follow the example. Press the same controls as shown. Okay. I have no fucking clue. Let's start the story mode. Let's go. Oh God. What did you... Grace, what did you gift me? Sync or sound? But that actually looks cute. Fish in the strange domain of the mermaid. First we gotta do story. It's supposed to be really good, thank you. If I can only get 10 minutes out of this game right now, we'll check it out. This is how I expect my fishing game to start. Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. I got this great game idea. Resident Evil. But with fish. Killer Ass Cup. Round 1. Sunset Park. Hey, Niall. I apologize in advance. Get 3 bases. Qualify rank 50. Still loading. New video next week, by the way. I'm saying it so that I'm committed to it. New video next week. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Okay. But time is running out. Look, there's a fish. I'm reeling in. I've never heard of Conan the Dark Axe. No. Oh! We got one! Such a cinematic, This game is playing at 10 frames per second, by the way. What am I supposed to do? I'd like to catch a fish. Look at that big fucker. Come on, you want a spider? I only have 28 seconds left. Also, this is what the game calls a story mode. There was a cutscene, but I wouldn't call it a story. Conan only has one review, and it's in Russian. Am I not the fish? This is a spider. Not a fish. Come on, Disney. Get with the program. I got under 8 feet. But also, this game is giving me as much stress as Alien Isolation. Okay, that's options. For some reason. What? 34 people worked on this? No, they didn't, Grace. No, they didn't. 34 people are in the credits. Let's use a rat. This is going to be very disturbing. Is the rat still alive? It's looking like it's swimming, but I guess that's the point of a lure, right? Come on! Come on, have a little bite. Have a little nibble of rat. There you go. Oh my god! I just... Okay. Let's take a little break. How's everyone doing today? Anyone up to some mischief? Whew. That's alright, Disty. I have my sources. If you're a patron, you will have seen already a little preview of the next video. Sync or sound? Working very hard on it. It's a video about a video game. Very strange video game. Probably going to be around 40 minutes. Maybe a little longer, I don't know. Depends. It's a game that I'm doing a full recap of. So I'm kind of now at the point where I'm throwing in a lot of footage of the game, like clips of the game in between me talking about it that can expand the amount of time that chapter takes by several minutes. The Sonic drowning music stress combined with Zelda fishing game. Yes, that's about right. That was Monster Base, John. And I'm gonna probably have nightmares about it. Should I look up the monster base manual? Should we do that? The most interesting credit facts about
Assurance.
monster base
Today is the day.
is that its lone tester Koichi Iwase worked on 2 more games after this. It had a tester? Yes, the other Demon Souls, like... You watched the Desperate Housewives video again? Good, that's the one that needed the most views. I'm just kidding. If that one got up to... At some point, that one might get, like... If it gets consistent views, might crack 100k, so that would still be cool. Monster Base PSX Manual. From videogamemanual.com. The timeline video. No, not yet, not yet. Game big desktop. You don't have to be fully zoomed in, buddy. Warning! Read before using. This game will fuck you up. Analog button. Okay, that's just the buttons. Look, science! In their laboratory, scientists have created a strain of giant bass. These monster fish have such size and power they're especially tough to fight and bring in. So tough that they like to feed on the giant bait, and then the real fight begins. Tournament. Okay, these are the goals. Elapsed time, line stress, length. Ranked. After casting a line, use the direction buttons to maneuver the bait left. Okay, there's locations. The Dragon Valley, the Moon Palace, of course. Lake Shrine. Select the bait. What's the point of the bait? Who cares? We modeled all these weird little creatures. Notes. That's it. That's it. No. No. The manual is not helpful. The manual is not even a little bit helpful. Play the game on mute. That's what the manual says. If you have an anxiety disorder, play the game on mute. Okay. Let's switch category to, what was it called? Song of the Fish, sync or sound? Wait, I need to check if it has a windowed mode. Otherwise, I can't play. Oh, it launches in windowed mode. That's good. Then we can get right into it. They're on Twitter. Rico 16900. Yes. Why is it upside down? Was it upside down this whole time? Why is the game upside down? This has never happened before. Did it start upside down? Or did it only turn upside down when I changed the resolution? What a strange stream it is today. No, okay, it starts upside down. No, but like the game isn't upside down, okay? I need to duplicate this because... add source. Add source. Game capture. Upside down. Capture. Specific window. Sync or sound. Yeah. Still upside down. Okay, so then what we do is we go to transform. We rotate it. And then we flip horizontal for some reason. Okay. Start. New game. Would you like to skip? No, no, no. I need to know what happens. One day I had a dream. I heard a voice of a mermaid calling for me. Thank you, Disty. She told me about the secret place, the mermaid's paradise, where their wish came true. But does a mermaid want anything to do with a human like me? Sex. Who knows? But what I do know is that I want a fish. An unknown place with mermaid. What kind of fish can I find? I cannot hold back my curiosity no more. I love that the link for that clip is blushing stupid otter. Oh my dog. Use WASD to move around and shift the sprint. F to identify fish. H to hide UI. I can cast. Can't fish here. Okay, pull back. Escape to open menu. Okay. Rod attachment. Continue, resume. Manual. In-game manual. Not until I've actually done the tutorials. Okay. Objectives. None. Switch bait. Oh. That's it. Oops. I died. Okay, run is a toggle for some reason, but this is the sound effect. You can hear it though, can you? Yes. The sound effect. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, the game's a 10 out of 10 for just for that sound effect. Can I go here? Is there more stone to walk on here? The wood, okay, whatever. Let's look at fish. Press the aim. Press the aim your fishing rod, then press again to cast your line. But not while in fish identify. I'm trying to identify fish. It's just identified as small. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? This is this is also a musical game of some sort. In our domain, fish are in sync with its rhythm. Without understanding these rhythms, it's impossible to follow along with them. Would you like to start rhythm calibration? Let's get you in sync with the rhythm of the world. Input rhythm calibration start. Is that how bad I am? $18 milliseconds, I'll take it. Input rhythm calibration completed. You are now ready. If you ever feel the need to, you can resync. Oh, wait. Yeah! Stop running. Oh. Ooh. That's good sound. It's just a good, solid, hard surface sound, huh? Can I identify fish here? Where do we go? Let's identify fish. What is this? This is the introduction to fishing. Thank you. Let's start with the basics. Here's how you reel. There are 4 levels of reeling depending on how long you charge it. Hold and release to release the beat of the song. Depending on how long you reel, it will result in different reeling levels. To make sure it's not a fluke, do you actually understand how to reel? Kinda. This is your tension bar. If the tension's too high or too low, it'll break. If the tension is too low, it'll cause it to break? Okay. Your fishing attention will... to reel in. Try to maintain the tension for a while. So like, I just need to click or let go on the beat. I understand how to maintain tension. Fish energy. Okay. Where do I see? Where do I see the fish? This is the fish energy. Yes. And then, time for the next phase. Oh my god. Can't catch fish by simply maintaining your tension all the time. The fish will try to fight back. A beat pulse will appear. Try catching those beat pulses by tilting your rod. Okay. Do I need to click? No. You actually understand, yes. What is the point of the fish moving around like this? If you fail to catch beat pulses, it will interrupt your reeling. When your reeling is interrupted, you will not be able to... Oh, right. One second. Yes, okay, I'm back, and I have no idea what's going on. getting a headache. It's defeating me, John. I have ADHD. Good job. Do you understand? I understand. I have now achieved the ability to fish. Is this someone's, like... someone's nightmare? Like, I understand what's going on. I just don't understand how it's a game. We mermaid are able to feel the heartbeats of the fish. You have the potential. Your body are now in sync with the power of this place. If you're curious enough to dive deeper into the depths. It's like someone is asking me to play Rhythm Heaven and Guitar Hero and WarioWare all in one minigame. That's what I'm feeling. I got a beginner's charm. Learn about attachments. You can equip attachment. These attachments can give effects. There are limits on how many attachments. Escape attachments. Beginner's charm. Reeling off beat will still raise tension a little but will not deplete fish energy. Attach. Stop fishing away. I need to pay attention to like 4 different things at the same time. The calibration isn't the problem. The problem is this. It is asking me problem. It's not a criticism of the game. I'm just trying to describe how what I'm having trouble with. It is asking me to keep track of the beat. Right? Pa, 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 pa. And it's asking me to move the mouse on the beat to hit different things? Fine. But it's asking me to also pay attention to the fish's stamina, to also pay attention to the line tension, and my input isn't to the beat. It's not that I'm inputting pa, 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 pa. It's that on the beat I have to click, and then on the beat I have to let go. And I can't fully understand which beat I have to let go on. Get this fucking unicorn fish. No? This is almost as stressful as that fucking PlayStation game. And it's not very satisfying that the actual pulling in of the fish isn't an action. That in most fishing mini games, that is like the final kind of like, yes, Disty. The kind of game where the creator got so deep in the sauce they forgot that someone woke up in the middle of the night in a sweat, and it was like, I've cracked it. Musical fishing. Learn about fish record. The fish record is the record of the fish. Where else can we go? Oh, no need to go deeper yet. That's what she said. No need to go back. Still a very good hard surface sound effect. Or he said, or they said. If it was asking me to click on the beat. No, click, 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 click. If it was asking me to click on the beat, I could understand. I'm not, I'm not a huge like rhythm game fan. I had a couple of Guitar Heroes and I enjoyed them, but Guitar Hero is like the half of the fun is the fantasy that you're playing on a little guitar. But this is the problem is I don't see it being very satisfying even if I did get it. Does that make sense? Okay. If I'm too good, then the line tension means I'm fucked. So how the hell am I supposed to keep track of the rhythm? You're supposed to instinctively follow it and focus on the rest, but as a beginner, this seems cruel. This is just the start too. Like, presumably it gets more complicated. The way the tutorial questions were phrased made it obvious the developer didn't have too much faith in their tutorial. It kind of felt like, to me, what that felt like was they had tester feedback saying that the tutorials weren't great. And the response to that, instead of making the tutorials better or improving, making the gameplay more intuitive, is to just kind of be passive-aggressive in the tutorial. He's like, are you sure? I'm not going to tell you twice, motherfucker. I need to catch 10 fish. Here's the thing. I'm starting to kind of get it. It's not fun. I don't. Oh, I got an A. Oh no, I can only get a B because of beginner's charm. On a skeuomorphic level, it doesn't even translate very well. At least with Guitar Hero, it makes more sense to comprehend with how the rhythm in GUI relates to the act of playing guitar. Yeah. That N64 guitar doesn't sound good. No. I agree. Agreed. And it interrupts the flow. It interrupts the rhythm. Alright, let's follow this gyroid. Also, no music? Oh, there she is. When do I get the fish, you? Huh? Let's talk. Hello there, visitor. I hope my golem didn't scare you. Well, if you decided to follow it here instead, you probably are not really scared of it. You're quite a curious person, aren't you? Well then, human, what are you here for? I come here to fish! I came here to chew bubblegum and fish. And I'm all out of gum. Is that what you wish to do? This place is a domain. You'd think a mermaid who is half fish wouldn't be particularly cool with humans coming and fishing. No human should be able to find themselves here unless invited. If you were called here, you probably have potential. You probably have noticed, right? The fish around here are quite special. The environment of the domain of mermaids causes them to be quite resilient. The only way to catch them is you're able to sync with their beats. The beats of the song. You can catch them, meaning you have potential. If you want a fish or care to help me, recently there have been a lot of fish appearing everywhere. These fish can be amusing. They're shaped by their environment. They have different texture, feel, taste! The age-old question. Asked and pondered on for thousands of years. If a mermaid eats a fish, is that cannibalism? Probably depends on the kind of fish. I can sell fish. You can exchange for deep bell. Shop. Golem stand. Good luck. What to do? Sell fish. Buy. Spare hook. Prevent fish from escaping once. Swivels. Slightly increase the... Okay, I can't get any of these. Bait retractor. Full spinner. What do you want? I want to catch large fish. Need to get a better bait. Give me better bait. You have to catch at least 5 different small fish and sell them. Then you can come back. Okay. You got any fish here? You got no fish here, huh? Just kind of weird. Pathway. Oh, okay, this is where we came from. Fish park. I see no fish. Oh, okay. You could just set up a little barrier so that you can't go over the fish into the water. Obtain pearl. Okay. There you big fish. Valve didn't budge. You probably need the fuel boiler first. Of course, I need the fuel boiler. Duh. Sometimes Master meets with other mermaid friend here. She has totally different vibe. Don't know why our nature-loving Master hangs out with her. Obtain pearl. Obtain pearl. No one's better at obtaining pearl than I am. No, that doesn't sound great. I retract that previous statement. Although it is true. Oh, it's the Animal Crossing door. Hey, Dapper Cat. Good to see you. Bear hook. And the simplest fishing mechanic is the most fun. You know, I think it's a little too simple sometimes in Animal Crossing. But it's not too complicated. I'm doing alright. I'm alive, you know? Oh, hello, it's a monster base! Oh no. Get your rats ready. Talk to the mermaid about the giant catfish. This stream has been an adventure, huh? Pandemonium. Pandemonium again. Monster base. This weird ass game that still has such such good footstep sounds. What do you want? Giant catfish. You wanted to catch them. Such a large catfish. I can't eat it, but it would be nice to have as a pet. You're gonna need a special bait. You're gonna need to help me. 10 different types of fish. You eat fish? What, do you think it's weird for a mermaid to eat fish? What gives you that idea? Don't humans also eat land animal too? Yeah, but you're half fish. Right? It would be weird if you ate human. It wouldn't be weird if you ate cow. Or pig. The question, the moral philosophy of this game's creator. Alright, let's catch some fish. I guess. How much of this game do we still want to play?
Gratitude. Tim has become a patron and unlocked exclusive access.
Hi, Tim! Thank you, Tim! I love you, Tim! Don't have that happen very often. Hi, Dapper Cat. Thank you, Dapper Cat. As a human, I only eat mermaid. If you eat... Is it cannibalism? Is it cannibalism if you eat mermaid? If you eat the top half of a mermaid, that's cannibalism. You eat the bottom half of a mermaid, that's just you're just a pescatarian. That's alright, Grace. I kind of like how you keep using me as like a test bed for weird shit you find on Steam. I still really like that one where you're driving in a car and you hunt monsters. That one where the developer was a Ukrainian or you don't hunt monsters, you try to scare them away or whatever. But unfortunately that one doesn't window. I can't stream it. I was playing it a little bit last week, I think, or before, to just figure out how it does some of that first-person stuff, right, for the Aruba game. And it's fascinating because it doesn't have a first-person model, but it does have a shadow for a first-person model. Mermaids have butts. Go to bed, Grace. Go to bed. I'm probably gonna wrap up here too because I don't like this game. But thank you anyway for the experience. Mermaids sip, right? You're asking two different questions. You're asking two different questions. mermaids have butts anatomically, or do mermaids have buttholes? Of course mermaids don't have buttholes. That would be crazy. But they do have, like, they do have a spine, right? And they sit. They have, like, a place at the end of their backs where their back half and their fish half meet, where it can kind of bend. And they can sit. Got one hole for everything? Yeah, the cloaca, yeah. Well, not for everything. Not for eating. Here's a question. Here's a question. Mermaids... Sink gauge. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Increase sink gauge by doing perfect tension. More sink rank is fish's energy deplete more. Okay. Long explanation. The rest of the pages. Okay. Okay. Well, that was whatever this game was called. Sink or Sound. Can a snake butt chug vodka? How much vodka could a snake butt chug if a butt chug could snake vodka? Nope. Nope. Here's my question. Mermaids can breathe in air. Mermaids can breathe underwater. So for air, they have lungs. Right? For air, they have lungs in their chests, presumably. Do they also have gills? We usually don't see mermaids with, like, weird little gill flappers here. Like what's his name had in Waterworld. Not Kyle MacLachlan. He's not in Waterworld. Come on. Come on, brain. It's 9:30, but I can do this. I can do this. Kevin Costner. Did it before chat. Kevin Costner had gills in there's air in the boobs. No. That makes no sense, Fluff. That makes no sense. Because there's mermen. 1. And 2, mermaids do not need to come up for air. They're not manatees. Right? They breathe through skin like froggos. But frogs have airways also, right? They have some way of absorbing... The thing is, mermaids, evolutionarily speaking, are both fish and human. And those are two things that don't, you know, they don't generally, you hope. You don't need mermaids to make sense, but we're talking here about the importance of mermaid buttholes. All right? Mermaid spines, mermaid lungs, mermaid air storage. Is it cannibalism if mermaids eat fish? Do mermaids have capitalism? Does the I come after the T? Yes, it does. Deploy. Patreon. All right, Tim is back on the patron list. Do I have anything else to add? No, I don't. This was supposed to be the Pandemonium stream. And it became a whole bunch of other things because Pandemonium, turns out, is fine. Is fine. This is the wrong file that I'm looking at. Nope, not that either. Countdown. Coming up! Okay, so there is... Disty. You'll be in the top tier, right? The €50 a month one. There are currently planned. This is the current plan. Today is the 24th and 21st of April. This is BOBSTREAM 494. All right, no stream on Thursday. I'll be editing. Next week, one stream. Maybe on Tuesday, maybe on Thursday. It depends on how I'm doing with the video. If the video still needs a lot of work by Tuesday, then I probably won't stream. Then I'll stream on that Thursday. We'll see. I'll keep that in the air. Then the next week, just a Tuesday again. Then the 12th of May would be BOBSTREAM 497. All right. Then a week of no streams, because that is Mrs. Bob's birthday week, and she intends to party because she's turning the big 4. And then the 26th of May, BOBSTREAM 498. 28th of May, BOBSTREAM 499. And if all goes according to plan, the 30th of May, a Saturday, BOBSTREAM 500. Why a Saturday? Because I might need all day. Until then, I have done Pandemonium. I want to do at least... So how many streams are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that makes sense. 5 streams left until 500. In those 5 streams, the intention is an old bus simulator. You know, is there another rig and roll out there but for buses? Who knows? Who knows? Is someone helping me make an in-depth, super long bus sim video? Maybe, who knows? Also, the game Africa for the PlayStation 3. I'm probably gonna bring the PlayStation 3 up here. I know PlayStation 3 emulation is good, but like, ROMs are big? I don't know. I might bring the PS3 up here. Maybe by then, this hardware upgrade fund will have, like, gotten the green enough that I can get a new capture card, because the one I have right now is kind of shit. But the big reason why I want to play Africa for the PlayStation 3 is because in it, you drive a Suzuki Jimny / Samurai, which is the car that will be the main car in the Aruba game. And it's like the only game I know of that I have found in which you can actually drive the era-appropriate Suzuki Samurai. Also, maybe an old classic. Wait, I think I have it. Hold on. Mission Impossible for the Nintendo 64. Why? I didn't have it as a kid. I borrowed it from a classmate as a kid. And I want to play it again because there was always something about Mission Impossible N64 where I feel like it got a bad rap because people kept comparing it to GoldenEye. And it was never going to be GoldenEye, right? But at the same time, as Disney points out, it's Ocean. Is this the copy I borrowed? No. Can't be. Look, because look, if you look close, it says Euro. It's Euro. This is a European copy, and that would have been on Aruba. Yeah, imagine comparing Operation Winback Winback is a light gun shooter without a light gun. And also maybe... Okay, anyway, that was that. So Pandemonium we did. I might do a bus sim. I might do Africa. Mission Impossible might be 2 streams. And then the Bus Sim, Africa, Mission Impossible. Yeah. And a dev stream. Still working on the game. It's been going on the back burner a little bit because I'm focusing so much on the video because I really want the video to come out before the end of the month. Just because there's no like real incentive to do that. It's just because it feels good. It feels good to have it done on time. I have I have a little schedule. Target release date week 18 before May. And remember, you may have been here for that, but the game is called The Blob Job. I wouldn't call Winback Temu MGS because Winback, like I said, it's a light gun shooter without the light gun. It's just moving from cover to cover and shooting. There's no stealth or anything. Anyway, I think that's it for today's stream. Do we have anything else to add? BOBSTREAM 500 is going to be a big deal. I'm going to start promoting it at some point. We're going to raid into Nervous. Nervous is playing like an old piece of crap adventure game. The Dark Eye, the Edgar Allan Poe game. You should definitely check that out. Thank you for hanging out with me. After BOBSTREAM 500, everything changes. But everything's always changing, so that's fine. Thank you, Dapper Cat, for the patron. Thank you, Sally, for the subscribe. Thank you, Fluff Weasel, for the resubscribe. Thank you, all of you, for hanging out with me and making this whole thing fun. Because, you know, it's fun. We're just hanging out, playing games. We're getting anxiety attacks from weird fishing games. You know, yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, before I go, I have an announcement. Today's the day.
Thank you for enjoying the Bob stream. I love you all.